Hey guys, hi YouTube. So I usually get compliments that I look younger than I really am, and I'm very flattered by the compliments. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video today. Yeah, because I just want to share some tips on definitely how to look younger. Because I mean, it might be useful for some
Okay,
people. One of the first things I want to say is I have good genes. My mom doesn't look her age. My sisters don't look their age. And mostly people in my family don't look their age. So that's good genes. And I think black doesn't crack, as they always say. So that's one thing I'm thankful for. I can't really say that everything for me looking younger has to do just with, skincare and all that stuff. It's basically genes. So that's an amazing thing. Some people are lucky to have better genes than others. Oh well, but there's definitely some things that you could do to just to look younger. So one of the things I confidence, meaning that even if you don't have it, you can always fake it. I try to fake some of it, but most of it, yeah, you do want to just walk with your head held up high and be sociable and never be like, oh, I'm so depressed. Oh my gosh, I feel so down and all this stuff. Don't walk around with that. If you have to keep that when you leave home, keep it there. But when you get outside, try to have more a spirit that's more lively and more just more like younger, don't be stuck like, oh, I'm old and I should just not be a certain way and all this stuff, just exude confidence in any way you can. Even if you don't have it, just try to have it. I know it takes time, as I did in the other video, but it is something that you just have to work at, and one day you're gonna slowly get it. And yeah, so that's my first tip. I actually wrote things down. The next thing we're gonna do is exercise. Exercise has so many benefits. If you Google it, they have so many health benefits. You're looking younger, gaining confidence, just overall having a healthier mental, being healthy mentally, and there's so many things. It just really does something to you when you exercise. Like, you're more energetic and you're likely to try new things. You're more adventurous when you're healthier and stronger. You tend to just have more of a zest for life than when you don't exercise. Well, maybe, yeah. Uh, so yeah, just more energy has a lot of benefits. So do exercise. It will make a big change. Like, you will just feel really amazing on the inside, and that keeps you looking younger. And people can notice that. The next thing I wanted to say is spirituality, and I'm not talking about religion. I'm just talking about having a sense of like there's a higher being, and there's a purpose. That you have a purpose in this life, and that curiosity of what you're supposed to do in this life can keep you kind of looking younger, because you're curious. Curiosity is just like little kids. They get curious, and that's why they're young. So you just want to have the same thing, that have that curiosity that kids have about what your purpose is supposed to be in this life, and what are you going to contribute into this world, and that kind of thing. So do have some sense of spirituality in your life. So okay. The next thing is be social. Social is going out there and meeting new people, meeting people who think differently than you sometimes, and just learning from different people, and learning, maybe being around people that are looking young, and ask them what are they doing. But definitely, I think that I've had a big mouth, and that's helped me a lot. So I can go to places and kind of get in there and just start talking. So people don't really have time to ask you how old you are when you are talking so much. If you got a big mouth like me, nobody has time to ask you how old are you, because I'm always so sociable and I'm energetic, and people, yeah, I don't have time for that. The next one I want to say is something that bothers me a little bit with the younger people nowadays. Living life like it's the last, and that drives me crazy. There's nothing wrong with going to party once in a while and having a good time drinking once in a while. But if you do this thing, drinking and not getting enough sleep almost every weekend, it's going to take a toll on your body. I've seen people that are 30s like me, and I just am amazed. Like, they look really old, and their skin is starting to wrinkle. And breathing all that stuff in the club, like the cigarettes and all that, is not good for your body. Eventually will catch up with you. When you're not sleeping, you tend to lose weight, but not in a good way. You tend to look really, your eyes are always red, and you have this skin that just looks like it needs some water, like dry skin. So you do want to limit that. Don't party too much. Don't overdo it where you can't even remember where you are. Like, you are lost in somebody's home because you got drunk. That's just not a way to live, especially if you're younger. Like, it doesn't do well with your skin and your body, and people start noticing that you are way older than you really are. So limit smoking and all that stuff. You want to limit it. Okay, the next one is getting enough sleep. I do this well. Thank God right now I'm not having a load on my plate, thank goodness. But I do get enough rest. I do get enough sleep. If you're the type of person who's really busy, you do want to take some short naps once in a while, here and there, if you have to. Maybe get in your car and sleep there for a little bit, because it does make a difference. Lack of sleep really messes up your body, and you always have the red eyes as well, and the skin starts wrinkling, and you just look really tired and beat up. And that there's no way you can look young when you're tired. It doesn't. It looks really bad. So you do want to get enough sleep and get that energy back, and so you're ready for the day, the next day, and go at it again. Okay, this is my favorite one, and this is something I definitely practice for sure, is dressing well. And I mean that dressing things that flatter your body, dressing in color, wearing bright colors that pop. I always try to do that everywhere I go. I try to wear bright colors that make your skin glow, that make your skin, make your figure just look amazing. We all have our body flaws, whatever, but working with them and knowing what they are, just working around them, it's the time to cover it. But if I have to, I'll wear sleeveless. I'm like, oh well, but do wear things that flatter you, and maybe you can hide the flaws a little bit, but just flatter. Like, I have, my legs are okay after all. I can show my legs. So I try to do that once in a while, but in a more classy way. Be classy about it. Don't just try to go out there and follow every trend that's out there. Don't, do follow trends, but make sure you follow them to a way that they flatter you, not just try to put on things because there was a joke about, everybody trying to wear the heavy leger dresses. And it's not meant for everybody. Some people cannot wear a heavy leger dress. It looks bad. And you don't want to be forcing yourself into things that don't flatter you. So I don't do that. So that's definitely a dress well and wear highlight your skin and all that. Okay, this is another one that I love, is doing your hair. No matter what style you do it, just make sure it looks clean, it looks presentable. Messy hair, dry hair, brittle, it doesn't make you look any younger. You can color your hair if you have to get a little bit of color in your face, but make sure your hair is done. There's so many styles, especially for us Black women. We can do so much with our hair. So do try to do different styles and change it up and put flowers in your hair and do things. Don't just be stuck in the same old style like a bun or whatever, or if it's a bang, you just stuck with it. That's all you can wear. Try something else, just try different hairstyles and keep your hair looking nice. When you have your hair looking nice, your face, just your energy, and you walk around like you feel way better. It's not, I don't know, I can't say, but I really believe in that. Like, your hair is really your crown and glory, like when you have it done. The next one is, the last one actually, is to be adventurous, be curious, try things that are not usually you, and try to be around people that try different things. I'm the type of person who's likely to say no to things, but as I'm getting a little bit in my 30s and getting a little bit older, over 30s, is eventually I'm really trying to do things that I don't usually do, things that I might be fearful of. I'm going to try to do. I haven't done a lot yet because I don't have that leeway yet, the financially, to try things, but I definitely want to try things that I wouldn't usually do. So yeah, that's one of the things that you do. Just be curious about life and try new things. Another thing that I know people live by is drinking a lot of water. I don't really drink a lot of water, but people swear by it. So maybe I should start. Anyway, you guys, so I just want to share those tips for you guys. And I hope it's helpful for some of you guys, and you could try some of them and let me know how they work out, or if you have tried some of them. And if you have other tips that have worked for you, please share them down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.